Well, good evening, everybody. This is Vandal6 Actual, and we are live on Wednesday night. As always, glad to be here. Glad to have y'all along for the ride here. I see we've got somebody out there right now. So if you're out there, say hi and let me know who you are. Let me know that you're here and join in the chat. Hopefully, as the evening kind of rolls along here, we'll pick up quite a few more people. So at this point, for those of you who've kind of been following along, I am currently at 36 followers. And if you know anything about the way that Twitch works, kind of the big goal for reaching that Twitch affiliate status is getting to 50 followers. And right now I'm at 36. That puts me 14 away. And I'm still several streams away from actually even being eligible because you got to have, I think it's 7 streams in 1 month. So, continuing to get closer to those ones that we're going to end up getting by brute force, the 7 in 1 month, 8 hours of streaming during that span, averaging three viewers per. We're already above or going to get there no matter what on those. So that's pretty cool. But just looking for those last 14 followers, but not really in a huge hurry. It's kind of weird. It's like I changed my mindset on it. I'm not in the biggest of hurries on that. Not really making a huge push for it. I figure if it's entertaining for y'all, you'll be here and you'll come for the stream itself. You'll come for the conversation, which we always love the conversation here. We always have a good time. So yeah, I'm not fretting about it. Kind of went loose on that for a little while, and we'll just see where it goes. I'm here to have fun, and I hope you're here to have fun too. So tonight we're going to take a little detour from what we've been doing. I have streamed exclusively 7 Days to Die here on Twitch. A couple of other games when I was doing this on YouTube did Surviving the Aftermath, Death is Coming, a few other things here and there. But mostly it was 7 Days to Die. So tonight we're going to jump into Grounded. It released yesterday. It's actually one of the Microsoft, the Xbox Studios or Microsoft Studios or whatever. It's one of their first party titles. And so if you're interested in playing this one, it's available right now either to purchase or if you have Xbox Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate, you can play it on, I believe it's out on the Xbox right now, the Xbox One, but it's definitely on the PC Game Pass. So that's actually how we're going to be playing this tonight. And if you're not a member of Game Pass, look into it. What they've done with it here in the last few weeks has really, really made it worth it. I am not sponsored by them, so so yeah, this is purely just me showing how happy I've been with Game Pass so far. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump into Grounded here. So I'm going to get a game going here, and let's swap on over here so that y'all can see what's happening here as well. And let's see, where are we? We're right here. All right, we're going to go with that, and there we go. And desktop volume, it's going to get loud here in a second, so there you go. All right, so I got into this enough yesterday to get a feel for the mechanics. I didn't want to spoil too much of the fun. This is a first look for me, as much as it is for you guys. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Quick shout out. Operator Death, my good buddy, and my comrade on here. We're both small streamers, both helping each other to grow and to keep each other going. So always good to see you here, buddy. I appreciate all the support every single time. Got some more people in here, so if you're in here watching or you haven't joined in the chat yet, say hi. I'd love to know who's out there. All right, so back to the game. We're going to pick our character. We've got Max, Willow, Pete, and Hoops. I am going to go with Max, and I don't really know what the differences are between them, but we're going to go with medium difficulty for now. I'm not ready to jump up to whoa, but we'll go ahead and start that one. So select Max and get into it. All right. So I hope y'all are having a great week. I hope you're enjoying yourselves here in the stream, but I hope that you've been having a good week and things have been going well for you. But feel free to just chat away out there. I will be following along as much as I can here. All right, so this game, if you're unfamiliar with what Ground it is, this is basically Honey, I Shrunk the Kids as a video game. If you look up here, you see the jungle of grass above you. And there's some other stuff up there that we'll get into here. But we basically just started here, and you got this case with people size, people shape, well, tiny people size and people shape cutouts in the foam, it looks like. So we're kind of down in a gully right now, and mechanics of this are, as you know, if you've played any other survival games, any other first-person games really for that matter, it's the mechanics are pretty standard here. So
starting to think this might not be a prank.
All right, so
Famous though. Gonna need an agent, a publicist, a sports car.
so Max will chatter away throughout this from time to time. I don't know if they all do, but the graphics in this game are outstanding already. And this is still kind of an early version of it. So, but this is really cool. This is a giant baseball that at some point we hit. We picked up a pebble here already. Grab a few more of these, and plant fibers, and you'll see bugs running all over the place here too. Pretty cool. So, all right. So from what I've heard, I caught a few tips and tricks tonight while visiting a few other people's streams. What I understood was that you can throw these into, like, up into the grass or whatever, and knock dewdrops down, and that's how you get fresh water. So I only found one dewdrop while I was kind of going through here myself, and so that's a nice little tip to have. But early on, you're really picking up the most rudimentary materials here. We got something going on over here. What is this? Is that a stink bug? A couple of stink bugs, it looks like. I'm assuming that that's what those are from the green. I did not run into any of that before, so we're going to turn around the other direction. You see these little aphids running around over here, too. And this is, I mean, it's really a whole ecosystem that you've got to work within here. It's really cool. You've got aphids, you've got ants. Okay, we've got a threat. What's our threat here? Ah, yes, our little mite. All right, well, we just beat the crap out of that mite with a rock. We picked up some mite fuzz. Ideas are arrows and a mite hat. So we got another one coming at us here. All right, that's kind of goopy. That's pretty cool. And apparently we've got a whole bunch of them up here. All right. So let's get out of here. This is definitely a little crazy here. All right. So here we've got sap. Sap is good for sticking things together, basically. And if you follow a tree branch like this, you can find a whole bunch of it. Up and down the length of it. And there's a mite over there chewing away on a wire. Another couple of them over there. And they're getting themselves zapped pretty good. So, all right, what else do we have? We got sprigs. We've got plant fibers. Pick these things up and you can make other things out of them. There is kind of a base station that we need to find here. And let's see. Track the signal to its source. So... all right, well, let's all right, that's easy pickings. Another one. All right. So, OD, have you how much have you seen of this game so far? Curious how much people have seen. I know a friend of ours had been playing this one yesterday on her stream, so I need a torch. Let's see. Do I have what I need to make a torch yet? I don't think I do. I need woven fibers and dry grass chunks. I can't get dry grass chunks until I have... Oh, geez, we got another one right there. Can't get the dry grass chunks until I have an axe, which I need to get to the base station before I can do that. So let's all right, so we are wounded right now pretty significantly. I did not die at all playing yesterday for about 45 minutes or so. And I'm already on the verge of it now. So not off to a great start here, but... Alright, what do we got? So, food sources. Mushrooms make great food sources. Look for the big caps. You can find the small pieces laying around underneath. Alright, nothing there. Some more pebbles. Alright, so here's the baseball again. And let's see. Let's see the map. So we want to get over to a few different places here. We're down here right now. We're facing the direction that's shown. So looks like we need to go this way. And while we're passing by up here, grab a few more things here and some more mushrooms because we're going to need the food. Alright, let's see. You saw Strange Little Tart play it and Cap's video. That's all. I didn't watch Glock's video. I haven't watched Glock's, and Josh actually put one out today. Jowoodle, sorry. It's just easier to say Josh, and in my head, that's what I always say, and then it comes out sometimes like that, and people don't know who I'm talking about unless they follow him. So chances are you do if you're watching anything I'm doing, but just in case, be sure to call him by his screen name. But all right, so we are now at our base station. So in here, it's got it's basically a little geodesic dome here. And when you get in here, there's only one thing you can do in here, and that is use the computer. So you have all these materials, and you can analyze it, and it's going to show you different things that you can do with each of these materials. All right, so we got somebody else just joined. So if you're out there, say hi. Let me know who you are. Let me know who's out there. All right, so now we can make an axe. This is important. The axe is going to be critical. So let's go ahead and analyze the rest of this stuff really quickly. And we've got, right, woven fiber, another one that's really critical. All right, and spiky sprig, so that's basically a spike club, and trail markers to help you find your way, because there's really not like a compass or anything that I've been able to discern, at least. So we've got sap, can't analyze that, can't analyze that. Okay, so that's the problem. I'm out of charge. So we'll be able to analyze again in a little while here. All right, so while I'm standing here in relative safety, I'm going to go ahead and craft myself an axe, and I need fiber first. So we've got plenty of material to make that. So let's craft ourselves a few of these. All right, so go over to the tools and create an axe and equip it, and also craft the spear and equip it. For the torch, now that we have the axe, we can go get some dry grass chunks. So the brown grass blades here are the dry grass, and you can just hack away on these things, and they'll fall into these little curly cute chunks down here. And pick those up. And let's see. Nothing I can do there. Alright. So we need to get some more, though. So. Alright. One, another pebble. And some more stuff. So. Alright. So we've been talking off and on for most of the day, OD, but how was your day today? Anything interesting today? Let's see. All right, so we've actually picked up another one in here as well. So, as I said a minute ago, if you're out there, let me know who you are. Love to know who's watching, who we're talking to here. So, all right, clover's another one that's helpful to have because you can make a lean-to out of the leaves from the clover. So we're going to go ahead and take a few of these down, get a bunch of leaves. Whoa, what just hit me? A fly. Alright. It's a gnat, actually. They're annoying. They are extremely annoying, actually. Alright. This is not all that different from trying to hit the vultures in 7 Days to Die, if you're familiar. So, where'd you go? Come back. There we go. Pick him up. You can use gnat fuzz to craft some stuff. Some pretty gross things in here that you gotta craft things out of, but it's kind of cool. Alright, so now we're at the laser thing here, and I'm... Alright. So we come over here and push that. And let's take a look at it here. So basically what we have here is a 3-point laser system all focused in on that central point there. Alright, come on, Nat. Get back over here. Alright, so we picked up Nat Fuzz. This is one of my favorite things that I've ever seen in a movie. If you've ever seen Uncle Buck, his niece in there who gave him problems throughout the entire thing. She was dating a guy whose nickname was Bug. And late in the movie, he tries stuff with her she doesn't want to do. So Uncle comes after, John Candy comes after him, and he sees this kid outside. I think it was outside the school or whatever, or at a park or something like that. And he reaches into his trunk and he pulls out this axe, this huge, huge axe. And he starts talking to this guy, and he's talking about the axe, and he goes, "Yeah, it's sharp enough to shave the hair off a gnat's ass." Wait a minute. Bug? Gnat? You're not a gnat, are you, Bug? One of my favorite movie scenes of all time. Alright, so if you look up there, we are supposed to find out, okay, unblock the obstructed laser and find whatever is weakening one of the lasers. So we look around, that one's not obstructed, that one's not obstructed, but this one is clearly obstructed. Now we have an axe, so we can come up here and we can see it's hitting that blade of grass. So we switch over to our axe. And we knock this one down. And now that laser's no longer obstructed. Now there's still stuff happening here. This one right here is being weakened. So we've got to figure out what's going on there. It's one of our tasks that we've got to do. Alright, so the ants. I have not had a chance to really interact with the ants yet. But apparently there's ant armor, so... Let's see how bad of a decision that was. Oh, that was a terrible decision. Alright, so getting ant armor is not easy. Alright. So, okay, we done died. So we are back here with nothing. So we got to get back over to that point and pick up our stuff that we dropped. So our backpack is right there. So let's see, if we turn roughly straight from here. Okay, so there's actually an icon up there. Like I said, I hadn't died yet, so I didn't know what to expect there. Apparently, what to expect is if you pick a fight with an ant, you're going to die. So that's what happened. I picked a fight with an ant, and I kicked the bucket. So we won't do that again right now. There was something about ant armor that somebody had talked about. So apparently, you have to work your way up to be able to get to that. And let's avoid the aphid for right now. Or the mite, or whatever it is. It's a mite. The green ones are aphids. Alright, let's go get our stuff. Alright, so take it all. Now, I did not see this yesterday when I was looking through this stuff. So what is this? We got a juice box container. Or a juice box, not a juice box container. And right there is... What is that? Apparently that was dew or something. Are you gonna hurt me here? Should I be concerned about you too? Because you sound like a lion. Alright, I'm just gonna run right past you and hope you leave me alone. Come over here and get these mushrooms. Alright, let's walk along here, see if we can find any sap or whatever. Alright. So. Grab some more mushrooms. And so the question is going to be, as we get into this here tonight, you know, play it for the first hour or whatever, and then we'll see where we are. And if people aren't too interested in continuing to watch it, we can go ahead and jump into a day of 7 days or something else if we choose to. So, but we can worry about that a little bit later. So let's see. So we want to grab these things because ultimately you can build a base, and I want to do that somewhat central to all of these things that we've got here. Where on the map is our base station? So it's roughly this way. There it is. So there's the base station right there. I want to build the base somewhere close to this because it's got our computer and everything in it. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put these down because I'm not going to build the base, but I am going to go ahead and build a lean-to if I can, if that's available to me yet. Base building, utilities, lean-to. All right, so I can go ahead and do that right now. And you put down the shadow of it first, and then use the Q and the E buttons to rotate it, and then you click and it puts it there, and then you come up to it and hold down E and it builds it. So there's our lean-to. It's kind of straight out from this path from the door here, so we'll be able to find it. We'll be able to sleep in there if we need to rest. So, all right, find whatever is weakening one of the lasers. We've still done that. And let's see, drink a dewdrop. We got to do that. So let's see here. How do we find the dewdrops? Okay, so there's a dewdrop right there. And throw it. R. That's how you do it. There we go.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Alright, so there we go. Able to drink the dewdrops. So find and eat some food. Pick and eat a mushroom. So we can do both of those here. Get those knocked out. And now what? Find whatever is weakening one of the lasers. This is the part that I wasn't able to really do yesterday. And I ran out of time. So, alright, let's go ahead and analyze. Let's see. So it's like Green Hell. Honestly, I haven't played Green Hell at all. So it might be like Green Hell. I played The Forest, and I played a little bit of Jaws of Extinction. I haven't played Green Hell, though. Alright, I'm dying to know who else is out there right now. Come on, join the conversation. Make this fun, a little bit more fun for everybody. Alright, Armor Glue and Stuffed Mite. That sounds interesting. Alright, and Sap or Gnat Fuzz. Which one do we want to do first here? Let's do the Sap. So. Alright, so Plant Lamp, Workbench, and Sconce. So yeah, we can build a workbench here. I don't know if we have everything that we need to do that at the moment. Let's just see really quick. Utilities, workbench. We are short by grass planks, but we actually have plenty of those, and we can get them very easily just by knocking the stuff down here. So let's we can do that, and come. Let's see, where's that door? So right up here. Let's build our workbench. Just, where's a good place to put it? We'll put it right here. Alright. So, let's do that. Our lean-to is right there, so let's go right there. The ambient sounds in this game are fantastic. And I put it backward. Dang it. Oh well. The ambient sounds, though, are fantastic. You'll hear planes fly over. You'll hear jets fly over. I think we just heard like a motorcycle drive past somewhere out on the road or whatever. Really, really fantastic job that they did on that stuff. Really, really helps the immersion into the scenario here. And let's go take this guy out. All right, with the spear, mites are pretty easy to take out. Without the spear, not so much. Take 4 hits with a rock. But, yeah, so we can get in here, and I didn't see anything walking around in here previously that showed why that thing is weak. Don't be stuck. Don't be... There we go. All right. So, I don't really see any reason why that would be the case. So, I got to figure this part out. And I think it might be, so let's look at those wires. Alright, he did. So we got some gnat fuzz and some raw gnat meat, which I'm sure we can cook at some point, but I don't know how. So where is the wire for this thing? Because we know that that stuff had gotten chewed on. Is there not a wire for this one? Is that something else? Oh, those are ants. Those are ants. Don't hit them. Don't hit them. Take a wide berth. They leave you alone as long as you leave them alone. But, alright, so where is the power source for this thing? I'm not really sure. So. Alright, what's making you weak here, buddy? Do we have to go over there and find it? Is that what it is? So we follow this and come over here to this little, or this tripod laser looking thing over here. Let's see. Alright. There's the baseball again. And another pebblet. Alright, so where are you here? Alright, so we are there. So, yeah, we've got... So do I just have to clear the mites off of it? Is that what it is? Right, did that fix it? No, it's still kind of pulsing. So it's got to be something else still. And I'm not sure what that would be. Because we've been over here. Well, we got to figure this out. So it's our next task. Am I going to get shocked if I step on it? No, okay. All right. Can I climb up here? Ah, get on there. It's not easy to stay on it. If that's what I'm supposed to do, then it's not easy. Let's see if I do it while crouched. Does that make it easier? Nope. Don't think I can get all the way up there. So, all right. Well, let's follow it the other way then, where it disappears here into the ground. What about torches? Can I make a torch now? Yes. So, we've got enough stuff for 2 torches right now. So, all right.
And, you know, bugs and spiders and stuff.
All right. That's right. We were coming down here. We couldn't see. So, we got another mite on the wire here. All right. So, it keeps going back here. Disappears behind that rock. All right. Well, let's keep on rolling here. Got more of them. All right, so we did it. We found it. Slime mold. Okay, are these good for lights, it looks like? Kind of looks that way. Hello? What are you? That's not at all disconcerting. Not at all. I need a hammer to get back in here. I can make a hammer. I just haven't been able to figure out how to equip it. So, we'll have to, let's see, investigate the mysterious machine further. So, let's get back outside here. Now we should be able to see what the machine is capable of doing. Because we should have all of the lights. Or all of the lasers working, rather. So, alright, let's follow where that thing is pointing. And let's put that away because they do burn out. Torches do burn out. And we've only got one other thing of sap, so I don't want to use it up right now. Alright. Anybody out there, go ahead, join the chat. Love to talk with you. Alright, so what happens here? Right, what did we just do here? So, investigate the explosion at the oak tree. Where is the explosion at the oak tree? Over there, it looks like. Yep, there's a big tree. So let's see what's going on over here. And it looks like we've got some fluids here. Actually, that was fluid and food. Let's see, I'm lurking, trying to let others... you know, I'm usually ramble away. Nobody else is talking right now. Because otherwise, I'm going to keep talking, and I'm not really sure that's what everybody wants, so... I mean, I apparently do have the voice like smooth jazz, but... Yeah. I'm not the one who said it. I'm just repeating it. Alright. Where's the oak tree? Right over here. We're getting there. All right. Hey, Tart. Glad you're here. Great to see you. So if I miss anything, you can go ahead and tell me how stupid I am, since I know you already did this. You already spent a fair amount of time in here, so. All right. Where'd it go? There, up here. The explosion at the oak tree. All right. I can break up the acorn. Just need to craft and equip the hammer. All right, grab that sap. We'll need it. All right. Yeah, we have a celebrity in our midst. I know. She's gone off and gotten big and left us little streamers in the dust. All right, where are? Oh, yeah, I killed one of those yesterday and took his snout with me. Apparently, it's like seriously morbid. Just walking around with the guy's nose. All right, where is it? It's purple. There it is. Okay. So I can't get up that way. What about this way? I'm sure this will be a lot easier in the daytime. Ah! Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Holy crap. Well, there's your jump scare for the night. Well, crap. That's twice now. Alright, so where was I? Oh, wow. That's a long way off. Alrighty then. Which way am I facing? Very much not the right way. Okay, there it is. So let's go back out here. I have no light to see with. We'll see if I can find what I need to create a... might as well grab one of these so I can at least protect myself from the mites if I run into them. Alright, there's our workbench, our lean-to. A couple more of these. And that's the Tic Tac container. Hold on. Do we have any sap on here that I can pick up? Yes, we do. Right there. All right, so... but I think I need an axe right now. Let's see. Craft. Do I need to make the axe? Well, torch. Yeah, I need woven fiber. I need dry grass chunks. I need the axe, which means I need sprigs and woven fiber. So woven fiber, I don't have any plant fiber right now. So there's one. Where's my backpack? Up there. All right, sprigs. Need some more fibers. There we go. There's one. There's one. All right, so let's craft the woven fiber, and for the axe, we can make that. All right, and the torch, we need 2 sprigs, 2 more woven fiber, and dry grass chunk. Okay, I think we can get there. pretty quickly. So there's one. There's two. And let's see. The markers are a godsend. So I assume that you put the markers down so that you can find your way around, find your way back to different places. Is that what those are for? Okay, plant fiber, sprig. Abandoned anthill. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Where are you off to, Ant?
Doesn't look all that abandoned to me.
Hey there, buddy. I don't want any trouble, Ant.
Yeah, I learned the hard way already tonight that the ants leave you alone until you stab them with a spear, and then they kill you where you stand. Can't imagine why they would take offense to that. Alright, let's get off of here. Alright, so let's see, woven fiber. Let's craft, and I think I need a little bit more yet, do I? No, I just need 2 more sprigs. So I've run past all of those sprigs, and now I need them, and can't seem to find any. It is so dadgum hard to see without a torch at night. Definitely not the same way that 7 days is, where even in the middle of the night you can see perfectly fine. Right, there's one. Alright, so let's see, we craft our axe, and now we need 2 more sprigs, more woven fiber, and dry grass chunks. So, sprig, grab a few more. An empty can, it looks like. Now I just got to find grass, and all that's here is clover. Okay, so there's grass right over there. Let's see. You can make science stations, water fluid. Let's see. Hey, dude, I've already got Destiny. I downloaded it the other day. I just haven't really had a chance to go play it. Been wanting to. Alright, so there's my dry grass chunks. Now I just need some woven fiber. So either, well, I can do this. Alright. Oh, that's not what I want. I don't want dry grass. I want regular grass. Come on, is there any living grass over here? Anywhere? Why is it all dried out? Green grass. Green grass. Don't you people take care of your lawn? Apparently not. Not with all the clovers and everything else that they've got in here. Oops. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these planks, and then we are going to thought I could do that. Pardon me for a moment. I just realized I've got an overlay on here that I don't want. Okay. Alright, that's gone now. Oh crap, he came after me over here. And I couldn't even run fast enough. I turned around. Ugh. Is it this hard? I mean... Let's see. You can mark science stations, water, fluid locations. There's a whole list of different images and colors. You can also make armor from clovers. Okay. And ants. I knew I could make it from ants. All right. Can it just be daylight? Can we just call it daylight here? Because this is just impossible. And I can't imagine it's a whole lot of fun for y'all to watch right now either. So, all right. Well, maybe I'll just hang by the area here, and then we'll wait for daylight, and I'll just gather resources or something. I'm not sure. I mean, so far the game's a lot of fun, and it's really, really cool. It's a great concept. Takes what we know of survival games and really just changes the whole dynamic, which is awesome. But it's also apparently trying to send me off to do something really big, really early, and keeps killing me off. If you build a lean-to, you can sleep through. You know, I have the lean-to, and I forgot that I could sleep through the night. There we go. Sleep. Cool. Thank you. All right. Let's see if we can get a little further before we die this time. I'd be happy just to get there and recover my backpack at this point. One of them. The Bane one. And then run. Alright, so... look for clovers. Alright. I need the axe again. So... I need woven fibers, which I should have enough. There we go. Craft that. Make myself an axe. And make myself a spear. Don't need a torch right now, but I do need a hammer. So I need 3 sprigs and another woven fiber. Alright, so let's do that. There's a sprig. Alright. What in the world? What is that? Oh, crap. What was that? I have no idea. I didn't even see what it said. What did I get? Oh, well. And I hate to do this, but I got to duck out. All right. Well, thanks for dropping by. I very much appreciate you dropping in here. I'm out of my element, so not quite as chatty as I would normally be, but glad you were able to come in, and hey, drop back in if you're able to. Always look forward to it. All right. So, clover. You know what? I gotta go back to the base station and scan the clover leaves. I only picked up one of them, actually, now that I think about it. So, it was over this way. There it is. Okay, well, let me scan that clover leaf and then I can go gather more. That'll just tell me what I can build with it. Alright, I thought I picked one up, but apparently I didn't. Never mind. I believe there were some out this way. There we go. And I'm thirsty. So, do I have any dewdrops hanging around up here? seeing any at the moment. All right, let's. I thought I could analyze there. There it is. I already analyzed it. Okay, never mind. Didn't realize I'd already done that. So let's see. Armor. Well, where do we have it? Right here. Clover poncho, clover shin guards, clover hood. Okay. And that's how you make the roof. Okay, I was wondering about that. So trail markers, that's cool. And let's see, gear. There we go. So I need 6 leaves and some woven fiber, and for the hood, 4 leaves and woven fiber. Not a problem. Come back out here and hack down quite a few more of these. I think I need 10 total. I've got 3. Right. All right. Well, we got him. Now we can make a gas mask out of his face after we analyze it. That's just morbid. And I'm hungry and thirsty, so I've got to find some mushrooms and some dewdrops here really, really quick. I know I've got mushrooms up this way. Hey, there we go. That helps. That helps on both of them. All right, here's hoping that that spider is not out during the day. Maybe it's a nighttime only thing. Who knows? But let's make some more ammo here. All right, Sincere13. Hey, how are you? And yes, operator is here. So yeah, I'm playing it out. I'm playing it tonight just to see what it's like, and you know, we'll let's see, hot craft the ingredients. There we go. And why can't I do that? I have to do it at the workbench. All right. Gotcha. So, can I get over here without being destroyed by a spider? Stay away from the fighting ants. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and give it a whirl here and see what it was like, and yeah, we'll see if it's something that we want to do any kind of long-term stuff in. As for now, it's just going to be a one-off just to try it out and get a first look at it. But so far, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's tough. It's absolutely not easy. Just like the never-ending. There we go. All right. So, see, big learning curve in this. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering. It seems like it's really basic and rudimentary when you first start out, but then it sends you off on these tasks. And first night, I got killed by the spider twice over here trying to figure out what happened at this explosion over by the oak tree. And that's why I've got 2 backpacks laying around. And I'm trying to get back over there and get those backpacks without being killed by the spider again. A big old wolf spider. Stink bugs, stay away. What do you mean threat engaged? I didn't do anything. I was just there. He's the threat. He's the one that's just gonna kill me with a fart or something here. All right. Okay, so all right, so we have a nail sticking out of a piece of wood. We've got a can. But where on earth does that spider come from? And what is this over here? Where's my other backpack? So I've got one there. There's two of them out here. Okay, the other one's right there. So let's get up here. Keep our eyes peeled for that spider. Yeah. I see you, ladybug. I see you. All right, I don't see a spider. Grab the sap. There's the spider. I see him now. I think so. I think that's him. Yeah, that looks like spiders in there. So let's try to avoid that at all costs. See if we can get over here without alerting the spider. But, of course, the backpack is all the way in there. And this is where I ran into him the last time, was right over here. So I think we'll go out this way. And while I'm over here, I'm going to grab some of these mushrooms I happen to eat. All right, we are at about the midpoint of the stream, so I'm going to let you guys decide. Can't fight the spider without the soldier ant stick. I couldn't even run from the spider. I couldn't get away from him fast enough, so that's all I was trying to do. Aphid honeydew. All right, so I'm going to let you guys decide. Do we continue with this for the rest of the stream, or do we go ahead and jump into 7 days or something else? So, you guys let me know what you want to do here. Let's see. You got to go inside. Yeah, I'm trying to do it without alerting the spiders, though. Oh ho, orb weaver spider. That's where I was early. Oh crap! There's the wolf spider again. That's what keeps killing me. Keep running into them. All right, well, we're here. I was almost inside, and a wolf spider jumped out right here. And that's why I died the first time. There we go. All right. Finally. Continue searching the Oak Lab. All right. Cool stuff. See, it's what you want to do, man. Honestly, it's whatever you're going to have more fun doing. I'm going to have fun just playing games and talking to you guys. I mean, now that I'm not dying at the hands or at the fangs of a wolf spider every 30 seconds. Yeah, that one's locked. What do we got?
Verbal transcription unit 87.9.5. Order number 1.
I need you to monitor these power fluctuations and inform me if they exceed acceptable limits.
Hello, my name is Burgle, and I will be serving you today. I specialize in cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Grilling? A feature useful only to your obsolete burger-flipping brethren now consigned to the scrap heap? I need you to monitor these readings, Burgle. And isn't it redundant to specialize in cooking and grilling?
Understood. Appending monitor power fluctuations to my prime directive list. Deprioritizing grilling.
All right.
Now get on with it.
Reprioritizing grilling.
All right. So, well, no time like the present to do that. All right. That was an easy one to figure out. All right. Interesting. I keep forgetting I can block, too. Gotta remember to do that. All right. So that let him... Where did he come from? Right here? All right. So let's see. All right. Sincere, how's your day been today? I'm not just here to play games. I'm here to chat. Here to have a conversation with you guys. Okay, we can go there. Let's see. We need to come over here first.
We'll get this taken care of.
Thanks for the
All right.
I am Burgle, acting science manager for this project. I am also a robot. I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain. I suspect you were miniaturized and brought here by the Ominent researchers. Unfortunately, this is all speculation, because a power surge has knocked out all the systems in this lab. I don't suppose you would know anything about that. No, why would you? Okay, moving on. The batteries here are completely drained, so we'll need to charge them up. In the meantime, I'll stay here and work on repairs. I'm also happy to answer whatever questions you might have.
So you found Burgle, and the story is just getting started. There's so much more to do, and more of the mystery. Continue to explore, build a base, take on requests. Making new content. Stay tuned for a new update soon. Thank you again for your support. Okay. Have I finished everything you can do? No, I was gonna that would be ridiculous. All right, Grasslands Burgle chip. Okay. Well, let's keep on wandering around here, see what we've got. I've been playing this game all day, so that's how you got advanced knowledge of everything on this one. So power supply unit, huh? Is it underpowered or? There we go. What on earth is that I'm picking up? It's the second one of those now. All right.
Burgle transcription unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the Burgle Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
All right. So we did pass up a route that we can go back this way. So let's swing back here. And we got another one of these weird things. Weird floating orbs of something. Alright. Alright, let's see. I'm going to make a hammer really quick. Okay, so here's something you may be able to help me with then, Sincere. I made the hammer. Where is it? Where'd the thing go? I've got a spear, I've got an axe, but I don't know where my hammer went. So all right, so that's as far as we go. Okay. And I don't have a torch on me right now after dying, so I don't have any dry grass chunks. So how? Okay, I can't go back any further anyway. All right. So go to your inventory. All right, I'm in my inventory. And I've got a hammer. So how do I equip it? Because can't do it there. All right, that's craft. Ah, inventory. There we go. All right, there we go. Thank you. Cool. I would rather have the spear, though. You go there, and you go there. All right. So now, can I bust through anything over here? No. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. And over this way? No. Back this way. How did I come in here? Wasn't that way. But I ran into Burgle. I ran into him from this way. There we go. And back out here. And it should be right here. There we go. Alright, spiders. Leave me alone. Can I get to either of those backpacks from easily? Without dying. Alright. Grab it all. And we're all full up now. So I don't want to leave the slime molds though. So drop that. And pebbles are easy to get. So put you there. Yep. All right. Well, that sucked. Thanks, dude. Thanks. And it's already evening again. And I've got nothing. I got nothing. All right, I thought it was funny. I was in Mental Ninja and Captain Whisker Biscuits. Was in their stream a little earlier this evening, and she had said that she died repeatedly in here, and I was trying, based off of the little bit of time that I'd spent in here, I was trying to figure out, you know, how you could die that easily in here, because I just didn't get it. I get it now. I get it. Like, I don't even want to go back over there and get those things. I'll just start from scratch at this point. Because every time I go near that place, I die. So I gotta kill me some soldier ants, and then, and only then, am I going back over there. Because apparently I need the armor that you make from their carcasses, I guess. So let me see if I got any more sap up here. Ah. Oh, there's one. And there's one. So that'll be good for torches. And there's a fourth. Sweet. Well, at least we're off to a good start there. So I need to make some woven fiber. Let's see. Oh, I feel like I suck at this game already, and I've only been playing it for an hour and a half. Not even. Like, sometimes you just know you're going to suck at something. Yeah, that's how I feel right about now. Alright, plenty of sap, so I'm not going to run out of torches. Oh, go away. I don't need to deal with you. Hit it. There we go. Alright. So, looks like we lost somebody in here. Alright. So, alright, let's... Tools, axe. Craft the axe. And craft that guy. And I wanted the axe, though. Alright, alright. Break down some. That is a chopping tool. Oh, there we go. So, I think he just killed an aphid or something. I'm just trying to stay out of your way, dude. Once figure out... yeah, 7 days was... I still remember that first time in 7 days and how terrifying that was. Excuse me. There we go. Dry grass chunk. Alright. So now, let's go torch. I need a couple of sprigs yet. Alright. So, sprigs. Since it's the middle of the night now and I can't see, you're going to have to kind of show yourselves. There's another one. I can get down there. Woven fiber, materials, Craft it. Alright. Torch. There we go. Craft it.
All right, Shadows. What you got now?
Oh, where are you? I know it wasn't him. Alright, so here's some of the stuff that we cut up that I couldn't see a little while ago. Alright, so really not a whole lot else to do aside from start crafting things now until they release more of the story, I guess, so. So let's focus on doing that. Let's see what we got. So first let's go to our map and find out where, so I need to be up there. So we're facing mostly the right way here. The hitboxes on those things aren't perfect. Probably could stand to do a little work on those. Alright, so where are we now in relation to it? How did I get further from it? There's the baseball.
Where are you off to, Ant?
Alright, we're back to our base station. So, anything here that we have to analyze? Analyze that. Let's see. Alright, log pallet and plank pallet. Alright. I guess, looks like most people were rounded out already after watching stuff for the last 24 hours, so it doesn't look like we're going to have too many people in here tonight, but that's alright. Alright, not a big deal. I'm just enjoying having the opportunity to sit here and talk with you guys, so. Alright, we got 3 viewers in here right now, and only 2 are speaking, so. Who else do we have out there? Actually, I want to come up this way and get some clover. Because I want to make armor. And all my clover leaves that I already had are sitting elsewhere in those backpacks that I lost. So where'd the other leaves go? Alright. Gonna be that way, huh? Gonna be like that. Hey, Sincere, are you still out there? Let's get back over to our workbench and see if we can finally get some of this armor crafted. Okay, so I was curious. You said earlier that you were making, or that you were doing upgrades to your computer today. What upgrades were you doing to it? Woven fiber. You got plenty of stuff to make it with. Alright, should be enough. So, got 12. I need 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm going to have to go back and get some more to do all of it. Alright. Well, we will craft this. And we'll craft this. And now I got to go get 2 more. Or get 1 more. So.
I don't want any trouble, Aunt.
Right. Let's see. Alright, so now we should have a full set of cloverleaf armor at least. So now apparently I have to focus on killing these guys. But that didn't work out for me well the first time I tried it, so. Let's see here. Clover shin guards is what I still had left to make. So, craft that. Alright, that should be good for that. Let's see. Oh, cool. I didn't even know that menu was there. Sweet. Alright. So, where are you? Where'd the ants go? Let's see. Set my respawn point right here. Alright, now we'll start here next time I die. Alright, so got an i9 9900, Go XLR Mini, 1 terabyte M2, and terabyte SSD. Only 500 watts. Yeah, that's probably what your issue is there then. 500 watt PSU is probably gonna struggle with that kind of a draw on it. But you should be good with, I mean, 750 will be alright. The 800 will set you up for the future pretty good. So you're going to upgrade to 650, just in case I want 750 costs, yeah. Incremental upgrades are, you know, that's the beauty of having a PC over like a console or whatever, because you can make those changes as it works for you. So a lot of people use that as the negative and the part of the argument in favor of the console, but I was just sitting here thinking, when's that torch going to burn out? Well, now. So, we're good though. We've got plenty. So, I want to go 750, but damn, 180 for a power. Is that for a standard or for a modular unit? Have anything. It needs to be analyzed. So, alright, ants, where are you? I'm going to try and kill you again. Actually, I see a dewdrop up there. So you're gonna fall where? Alright.
Tastes good.
I should probably make a spear before I take on an ant. Where'd you go, ant? Oh, come back. I wanted to take you on. You are all alone. It was the perfect opportunity to kill an ant, and I didn't have a spear ready to go. Modular. I mean, modular's the way to go, but I mean, you may be able to save yourself some money just to buy a 750 watt standard. And, I mean, you'll still end up getting a lot of the same. You'll still get the same amount of power out of it. It's just the cabling and everything is going to be different. So, always a possibility if you wanted to try and save a little bit of money there. All right. Where are you, Ant? I wish to kill you. Really, they were all over the place so far the entire game. And now that I'm actually trying to find one, I can't locate one anywhere. Are you kidding me? Come back. Oh, there we go. Come back. All right, what do we have? Ant parts. Ant arm guards, ant knee guards, ant helmet. Sweet. If I upgrade my CPU, I'd have to get a new motherboard as well because the Ryzen 9 is B550, not 450. Yeah. That's effects because I want a special case. GPU I want is $1,200. Oh, the GPU we all want is $1,200. I saved $400 by going for the Super instead. And really, the Super should run basically anything out there at max resolution for the next 3 years at least. So, you know, it's not... All right. I wanted to get into this thing the other day. So, there we go. Requires a higher tier tool. All right, never mind. Let's see. September 17th, 3000 series comes out, so I would hold off buying a 20 series. The 3000s are going to be good, but they're going to be priced through the roof. But if you wait for them to come out, the 2000s will take an immediate price drop too. So there's a benefit to be had there, certainly. More sap. Yeah, worth a try. All right, blades of grass. That's an interesting view. All the way up here in the tall grass. And there's some sap right there that I didn't see. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so another ant anywhere nearby here? Or no? I think our base is right back here. More sap. Alright. Am I running the... I just passed it, I think. Kind of right back here. There we go. We are back at home. So, what do we have here? Analyze it. Let's see. Chair and an ant club. Okay. So I guess I need to get a soldier ant, though, for the ant spear. Let's see. They actually went up in price and stopped making any more to sell the 3000 series. That RX 580 is an 8 gig card, runs everything I play maxed out except 7 days. Let's see. So the Ant Club, it's good for damage. What about the spear? So the damage is pretty low on the spear, so I can do the Ant Club, Ant Helmet. So I need an ant head, not just an ant part. Okay. Ant arm guards, ant parts, acid gland. Good grief. Crazy stuff in here. Really crazy stuff. Ant Club. Woven fiber, ant part, and ant mandibles. That's what I need for it. All right. Well, give me more ants to kill. I'm going to go ahead and sleep until daylight, and then I'll go find some more ants to kill. Because we got another 20, 30 minutes to go here, so.
I don't know about the rest of you, but
All right, make the armor first. That's a level 2 weapon. Yeah, I can't even make the armor yet. I don't have the stuff that I need for the armor. So I need an ant head, more ant parts, mite fuzz, which I don't have enough of. Yeah, I got to kill a lot of ants now. So. All right, let's go hunt down some ants. I wish that I could get to my... Oh, what? A gnat corpse? Where did that come from? Just laying on the ground. I wish I hadn't picked up all of the mushrooms in the area, because they're now in my backpack, or in my backpacks, all the way over there. Come on, Nat. All right. Where'd your body go, though? Did I just disintegrate you? Come on. There you are. Be a good gnat and die already. Alright, now you're just driving me nuts. See, I think there's some mushrooms over here that I might not have picked yet, so get those, get some food. I've picked these. What about over here? There were more over here. Did not pick these. Great. So we have some food here. Low on water too, so I'm going to have to find myself a dewdrop somewhere. Oh, they're up there. Nope. That's all of them. Alright, so that's where we are. Who is our lurker? I have not been able to figure out who that other person is the entire time. And I think now they're just doing it to mess with us. Like, yeah, I'll just do it the whole time. Hang out here, not say a word. Ah, I didn't want to do that. Doggone it, I'm going to lose him. Dang it. Dang it. Where'd you go? Ah! Not cool. I know I'm thirsty. Should eat while I'm here.
I'm not picky.
Alright. Dewdrop. There we go.
That was refreshing.
Alright. Full beans. And we got some aphid honeydews. Alright. Alright, so we're back over here with one of these. Oh, no, sir. No, 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 no. 9. Alright. Twitch staff, quick. Trust me, Twitch staff are coming in here going, man, this guy's boring. No wonder he's only got 3 viewers. Now I got 3 viewers because I decided to play a game on Wednesday that came out on Tuesday that everybody and their brother did a first look at already. The only time I could do it, though. Oh, well, I'll be back at it on Friday because my recording software decided to record a video at an extremely low bit rate, so now there's a whole bunch of artifacts every time I move around, so I'm not going to go ahead and publish that one. So, yeah, y'all are stuck with me over here on streams for a while until I decide what to do with the videos. Alright, there's the baseball. Excuse me. So, base should be back this way. Unless I'm running the... Yeah, I'm running the totally wrong direction. Because that's the sort of thing I do. Make assumptions, run past it at full speed, and run further and further away from our goal. Probably something Freudian in there. All right, ants. You've been all over the place. Where are you now?
Whoa!
Whoa, right there. Hey, leave my workbench alone. Ah. I really do suck at this game. I'm gonna go back to YouTube or focus on Twitch. I think I'm staying here on Twitch for now. Hey, why didn't I respawn at my respawn point? What the crap? I set my lean-to as my respawn point. Did I just like totally miss something there in the selection? I did! I said it earlier! Are you gonna still be ticked off at me here?
Hey there, buddy.
Oh, he's fully back too. Crap. And I don't have my armor on. You want to not destroy my workbench? That would be cool. Got him. Okay, I want to pick up the head. Why can't I pick up the head? Give me the head. Well, it's my first kill of a soldier ant. I got a worker ant earlier. You might not have been here. I think you popped out of here for a minute or two. All right, so inventory. Yay, I button does it. Cool. All right, so head, upper body, lower body. Why do I have... Oh, no, I don't have 3 of them. They're just in my inventory. All right, so cool. So let's go back here. Can I analyze the weevil head? Now I can analyze the mandibles. All right, sap catcher, stuffed soldier ant. Is that a decoy? And the weevil nose. I'm going to stream instead of YouTube. Yeah, well, the funny thing is, I keep getting more subs on YouTube now that I'm not actually doing a bunch of videos. I don't know what that says about my stuff, but hey, I didn't. I didn't even pick a fight with you, you punk. What is that, my 5th death now? Just got my armor put back on. Just minding my own dadgum business. Let's see. Welcome to the dark side. Yeah. Like I was saying, I'm getting more YouTube subscribers now that I'm... W, take it all. Getting more YouTube subscribers now that I am on, or now that all I'm publishing out there is my, the replays of these things. I mean, I'm still going to go ahead and put stuff out there from time to time. Maybe one video every 2 to 3 weeks, but for the time being, I'm just going to keep doing this. How do you reach me from there? So basically, I've been using the fact that they've been getting caught up on my workbench to be able to kill them. So, I'm not too upset about that, though. Because if they're just going to come over here and attack me while I'm not doing anything, then, yeah, heck yeah, I'm going to kick their annoying little rear ends. Alright, I lost my lean-to, so we're going to have to come back over here. What was that? Utilities. Alright, storage basket. Okay, that'll be a cool thing to do here. I'm going to have to start building up my base here as well. But let's go ahead and just drop the lean-to here just to have it. And then I think we'll go ahead and start cutting stuff down for the base today. We've got stuff. I've got mushrooms and some other things around here, so all right, so we got about another 20 minutes 25 minutes. So this spot is like in the path, so build a little over to the left or right and chop the grass. Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna do. Hey Shower, how are you? Glad you were able to drop in. Going hot tubbing, do that. It's more fun than this, I promise. But have fun, man. Take care. Thanks for dropping in. Very much appreciate it. All right, so I think I'll start building right up here. This looks like a good place. So let's back into the inventory and get our axe and start chopping stuff down. All right, and we'll just leave it here for right now. All right. This part I actually went ahead and did the other day, yesterday, when I was learning the mechanics of it. I actually went and built just a tiny 4-wall base, but it's really cool how it works. All right, so we got some stuff sitting on the other side of that rock that we'll have to, so let's drop all of them. There we go. Grab all of this stuff. And drop more. To go by the water where the spiders are. Alright, so we should have enough here to at least get the beginnings of a base set up. So, well, let me cut a little bit more out here. I'm going to make it a little bit kind of a long area here, almost like a hallway between two rooms, I think, is how we'll end up setting this up. Alright. And go get the rest of this. 1, 2, and I think there was a third one right here. Yep. Alright. I'm not even cutting this down for the material right now. I'm just cutting it down for the space. Just to have more room to build right here. You gonna break? There we go. Alright, I think that should be enough space for right now. I'm gonna have to cut down some weeds for the door, I know that. Dude, not cool. I have a feeling, though, if I try to kill one of you, you're all gonna attack. So, I'm gonna leave you alone for the moment. Alright, let me grab these as well. Okay. So I think right here, we'll just kind of put the door right there. So put a door right here. And then let's get some walls. We're going to do a wall there. And is it worth doing one right there? Yeah, maybe not. So what if we do it like that? Right there. I think that works. And then... Did it? No, I think that went down. Alright, so let's see. Get rid... No. What was that? X? Yeah, get rid of that one. And we'll just kind of build a corridor straight back here instead. It goes right here. So there, there, there. We might have to kind of build, kind of stair step it up right here. But, oh, I can't even put one there? Really? Oh, you suck. Or I suck, one of the two. Well, and we'll just have a hallway leading in here. We'll go right there. And we'll turn it like that. And like that. Alright. So it's a good size base to start off with. We'll turn that right there. And right there. And right there. Cool. So now we just have to get all the pieces. So for this, I need a weed stem, some grass planks, and some woven fiber, which I can do the woven fiber right now. So... let's see. Hello, new people. Holy cow. We just got a whole bunch of people in here all of a sudden. I'll take it. Welcome, everybody. So, we are just finally getting into building our base here. So, let me find a weed and go hack that down real quick so I can get some weed stems. Here we go. Got a weed stem right here. And I need a different kind of tool for that weed. All right. What about the dandelion? Can I do that? Yeah. Well, give me weeds. I don't remember. Is this going to give me the weed stems that I need? I can't remember. Yes, it will. 3, 4, 5. All right. So we get back to... I'm already lost. Where am I? Turn this way. Right here. Believe so. Nope. Totally went the wrong way. All right, so whoever came in here and really filled this place out here in just the last couple of minutes, I'm still going the wrong way. Whoever that was, say hello. I would love to know who all's out there. So, yeah. Give a wave, say hello in the chat, make a face at me, whatever you got to do. It's all good. All right, so let's see. I can build what I can build. Now, let's drop these and build that door. Build the wall. That one in place. All right. There's a wall. I like the building system in this, that, you know, it's not just you have all these materials on you the whole time and you can just carry insane amounts of stuff. It's actually really cool. I love that. My raw weevil meat spoiled, darn it. That doesn't even sound appetizing. Alright, so Viking, hey, good to see you. We actually all of a sudden have a lot of people in here. And not enough people talking. Y'all know I like to have the conversations here, so the conversations. That was real good use of English there, Mike. Fantastic. All right, so let's hack this up. Really? Got a gnat bothering me now? All right, so let's chop this one down now. Got one right there. And fill that one in. Get some more here. Spoiled meat for the mushroom farm. Good grief. The more you talk about this game, the more all I can think is, hey, they've really thought of just about everything. It's nuts. I mean, it took years for 7 days to get near that kind of complexity. All right, grab these and fill this one in. And now let's go back around the front. Grab what we can carry here. And let's drop this off. I think we're good on the walls now. We just need to go get some clover leaves to make the roof. So Let's come up this way, get a whole bunch of clover real quick before it gets dark, and then I'll probably sleep through the dark, and we'll kind of finish out the basic base in the morning. Water and... oh, crap. I'm getting really low, aren't I? Alright. Well, that'll take care of the food. Let's... oops. Let's see if I can spot any dewdrops up here. Stop me if you see something. But, let's see. Do I have any torches made? I do not at the moment. So, spoiled meat. We can use that in a little bit. I need to make a storage container, too. Alright, so, let's see. Torch. Craft that. And there we go.
What you got now?
There we go. There's a dewdrop right there. So, and come back.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
All right. We are out of mushrooms, though, so that's going to be a problem. I probably should knock one of these walls out and make a door over on this side, too. But we'll get there. Okay. Now that we've got some food, we'll run over. This is going to be funny. Let's see. Poor guy died a lot and threw his hammer. I threw my hammer. I threw my axe. What did I thought I threw a rock. Good lord. All right. Well, let's just make another axe. All right. I am brilliant. This is what Jawoodle refers to as Muppetry. And I honestly cannot think of a better way of describing it than that. It's Muppetry. Hey, there's my axe. No, give me the axe. Right there. Pick it back up. Alright, so now I got another one. If I need it. So, you all saw me throw it. You knew that I wouldn't even be checking chat at that point because I was trying to find food, so... Alright. Yeah. I'd say you know who you find out who your friends are, but you guys can't actually talk out loud, so... If I don't check chat, that's my fault. Alright, so I did something interesting today. By the way, I was out on the main page of Twitch, and I look and it's showing me that Pokemani is online, and I had heard about her, had no idea anything about her or anything. I was like, I just knew that she's like, I think like the third most popular streamer on Twitch. So I was like, okay, well, I got nothing else to do at the moment. What? Did I throw it again? How? Okay, let me get that. So I just went in and watched it. And honestly, I mean, she seems like a down-to-earth kind of person. But the reason why I tell this story is actually, it's hilarious. The chat was flying by so fast. She had been online for all of like 3 minutes, and there was something like 5,000 people, 5,000 viewers on there. And of course, I'm salivating over that. I'm like, 5,000, can you spare 30? I'll take that. But I'm watching the chat, and I couldn't even read a single line. It was going by so fast that I couldn't even read a single 3-4 word sentence as it was flying past. I'm like, what's the point? Why would you even bother to chat at this point? It's crazy. All right. So I'll pick all of these things up in a minute. I need to build a storage thing here, but I want to... Well, let me close my door first. And what can I do for storage? Where is the storage thing? Base building, utilities, storage basket. Okay, holds up to 20 stacks of items. It's not very secure. I don't care how secure it is. 4 clover leaves in. Okay, I've got everything I need. So we're going to, I'm actually going to drop you. Let's come out here first. I'm going to put it, strangely enough, out here for right now. No. That'll be, that could be. I did that yesterday too. Got myself stuck in my own door. Let's see here. Storage baskets. Let's construct it, and I'm just going to put it over here in the corner. That's fine. So, there we go. We've made it. Let's go ahead and grab all of this stuff. And open that and go ahead and drop. Let's see. We can drop that in there. And we got plenty of this stuff, so. We'll drop a couple of stacks of those. I think that's good for now. Acid gland. Oh, so I did get an acid gland. Cool. All right. So we've got all these plant fibers now. That's pretty cool. But I want to make the roof now. So roof interior corner. How about just roof for now? I'm perfectly fine with just a roof. I guess that goes here. And there. And right here, that's where I want the corner. So let's put up that corner, actually. What do I want? Is it... I think it's this one that I want there, right? Honestly, not entirely certain. But put you there and see how you fit. Nope, not there. There we go. So we need... This isn't easy. Trying to figure out where to put these. Alright, we'll put you there for now. And maybe we'll just do it like this. So put you there. Can't put you where I want to put you. Well, I'm going to have to make this kind of a second story up here anyway, so. There we go. We'll do that there. That there. And... Alright, well, we'll start building what we've got here. What am I hearing out here? And of course that would happen. Let's see. Tools, torch, dry grass chunks. I put them all down in here. Alright. Woven fiber, I can make some more of that. Let's see. Let's see. Build up to the rock and place your things that were like place stairs because ants will attack. Use the ramp or roof to build up. Build it so the ants would have trouble reaching a path up. I thought building in 7 days was a pain. 7 days to die building is what I live for. Yeah, I love building in 7 days to die. The problem is I can never quite get in my head exactly what it is that I'm trying to do for a large scale base, which is why, you know, I've had people ask me, are you ever going to, I think it was just in the last stream on Monday, I think OD, you asked if I was ever going to actually build, somebody asked if I was going to build an actual base at some point for living in, and I said no. I like to use POIs and because at least I've got something to start from, and then I can build it out and make it stronger and go from there. So, so I thought it was you. All right. So tools, torch. There we go. Craft another torch.
Take that, vampire. And, you know, bugs and spiders and stuff.
All right. So what am I missing now? Weed stems. Okay. So apparently I need a bunch of those to do this. Which makes sense. I mean, there's got to be structure in there, right? Okay, so we have a roof. It's something. And not too shabby. Let's see, customize marker. Select an image for identification. We'll do that, and we will call it red. There we go. So now, there we go. And we can always see it. Sweet. Now I can always find home. That's nice. All right, I dig and build a workshop underground. So I've done so many different ways. My favorite one, and I wish that I could really show it to y'all easily, but I don't think that there's a good way to do it. I've mentioned it several times in videos and in live streams, but my brother and I built a fairly elaborate base, but we started with the apartment building in Navezgane that was replaced by the Fates Motel. The Fates Motel replaced that replaced that place either in Alpha, I think it was in Alpha 16 or Alpha 17 rather. There we go. In Alpha 17, Fates Motel replaced the apartment building that was right there along the river in the desert, and but we went into this place and took over the entire building, of course, but the entire top floor ultimately got, all of the apartments got merged together. There's 4 different apartments on each floor. We merged the whole thing together, made basically a safe room where the entire thing was completely surrounded by steel walls, steel reinforced walls, and that had all of our supplies in it. It had an escape route up to the roof just in case. And up on the roof, built a garden. We had trees growing on the roof of this thing, so you could see it from a long ways away. We built a tunnel the whole way from there to the O'Reilly Auto Parts that ended it. I mean, that's like an 1/8 of a mile stretch to get there. So yeah, we did some very elaborate stuff. We built basically a drive-up garage on the side of the hill. Whole bunch of really cool stuff. That was my favorite base build that we've done. I've done a few from scratch that just end up basically, they start off as kind of a fighting place on the ground floor, and then you build up from there. And it works well enough, but not once you get too deep into the game. Once you get into it a good ways, then, trying to fight in the same place where you live just invites tons of problems. So, all right. When will we see you on Twitch with a stream or two at Viking? I want to know the same thing. We're all in this together, but you got to get out here and get in it with us, buddy. Let's see. Never. No, that's unacceptable. Not an acceptable answer. Alright, I need more clover here. Build some more roof panels, and then I'll worry about the stairs and building up to a second floor. Alright, I actually feel like, you know, I've started to finally get the game rather than just trying to get through those initial phases and get killed by the spider 65 times. That was absolutely awful. But, alright, I think we're gonna probably call it here pretty soon. But I'm having too much fun. I love being in here with you guys and having these chats and all. I will be back to 7 days on Friday, I believe. Just because I want to continue that one. I want to keep it going, and then ideally I want to do that 2 days a week, and then the other days the other day we'll go ahead and pick another game, and whether it's doing a series here in Grounded, or if we're going to try something new. I don't know, maybe I'll get into Destiny or Destiny 2 or something. Who knows? But, definitely. I thought I cleared everything out here, but apparently I hadn't. Alright, so stairs. How do you build stairs? How do you build stairs? Let's see. It's in the works, getting real life situations under control. Let's see. Yeah, we'll have to do a raid here if I can find somebody who we know who's streaming right now. But absolutely we will do that here in a minute. Just trying to see here if there's anything that I can do really quickly, but let's see. Don't make me come to your state and cry on your porch. You start doing Destiny, my whole follower base will leave me. Oh yeah, right. Right. Because I'm the most charismatic person here. I mean, if that was the case, I wouldn't be struggling to get to 50 here. That's for sure. So, and hey, you stream during the day. I stream at night most of the time. So nobody would lose any followers. We'd actually be bookending the day so that people would have a place to go. Let's see. Awful gaming if you don't have anyone. All right. Well, let me go ahead and go to the lean-to here. And make sure that my respawn point is set again. And we'll sleep just to get it to daytime. We stream on different days. Yeah, it depends. I think we've streamed on the same day a few times, but it's always been, you know. All right. So let's see here. So that's it for that tonight, I think. That was a lot of fun. A lot of scrambling around, trying to avoid spiders and trying to get back to my backpacks. But, you know, now I basically have, once I get back over that way, now I have a whole bunch of supplies just waiting for me. So let me see here. Let's see here. I don't have anybody there, so he said awful gaming. Okay, so that's an option. Awful_gaming and streaming Grounded at the moment. So, all right. I think we will consider that here in just a second. But Dad games badly. Hey, you can't. So you're not the only one. Several people have come in right at the very end of my streams. Okay, so yeah. So of those two that were mentioned, Awful Gaming and Zeke373, who has the fewest followers? Because that's the person I want to help right now. That's really where I want to go with this. But hold one second, and we're gonna. All right, now y'all get to see my ugly mug close up. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. So Awfuls has 28, and okay, he's from Mixer. Okay, so I think we will go ahead and we're going to go ahead and raid Zeke373 then. So I guess, we'll continue chat for a little bit over there or whatever, however this works. I haven't raided anybody before. This is my first raid. This is only my fourth stream. So, fourth stream in here, I did probably 12 or 14 of them over on YouTube. But, okay, so of everybody who's in here right now, if you are not already following me, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider clicking that follow button. That's I'm inching closer to affiliate, and now if I'm going to be streaming 3 days a week, it's going to happen before August 10th. So it's kind of crunching down the time that I would prefer to get there. I want to get there at on my 7th stream, which is the bare minimum that you can do in a 30-day span and get to affiliate. So if I'm going to get to affiliate, that's when I would like to do it, if possible. So if you have not already followed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider doing so. But otherwise, let's go ahead and raid Zeke373. All right, streaming Star Wars Old Republic. Well, let's go have some fun over there. Here we go. We are off.
With repairs, they sent the droids.
What sort of infrastructure needs repairing?
Power, water, and waste reprocessing.
Thanks, Sincere13. Sorry about that. My first raid, so thanks everybody. I've never actually been raided. Oh, thanks for the follow there, Vandal, and also Sincere and Dad's Games Badly. Thanks, operator. Thank you, Summer of Corn and Viking Ally Gaming. Thank you all for following.
There's something threatening stopping you from doing your job?
That is an approximate understanding, yes. Your comprehension is high.
Coruscant needs these repairs to continue functioning. Patike, you have to convince your delegates to brave these dangers.
Impossible. My delegates
all right.
from one
come on.
Fire, damage, and chaos. A black bisector, you see?
This is
Of course we'll take on the dirty work. That's what Jedi do.
Three comprehend this nature. Jedi are black bisector and red equilateral at once. I will compensate the black bisector with useful and valued items only available from the Enclave. My delegates.
If you guys get a chance, you should go check out Pause Lover on Twitch. She's not streaming right now, but she's just like 6 followers away from getting affiliate and then getting the view time. That's all she needs. So please go help her out as well too. All right. Now go get the main mission. Oh, almost forgot. I gotta talk to Nam here.
Never going back. Never going back to Blue Nonagon. Now
My name's Jay. I go by Zeke373. It's my gamer tag on Xbox. So, oh, you've been injured. Oh, so.
The occupants of level below committed numerous assaults. My safe return was impossible. Never going back. Coruscant's life waters are sluggish, stagnant.
Yep, no worries.
Go to the level below, repair the broken hydro supply, make clean life waters flow. I crafted
Yes, I am. I play on Twitch off and on. I actually scheduled a stream last night and failed because we were setting up Pause's gaming PC, and so I'm kind of making up for it today by doing the stream now. So, gonna play through here for a few hours and see what happens at the end. See if I can find somebody else to raid. On the PC, I mainly play Star Wars. I'm trying to branch out and find a few more games. Plan on playing some CS:GO and some other things. So I just haven't had a chance to sit down because I'm finishing up my school for public relations and work and moving all at the same time. So I have limited time right now, but eventually we will
Exactly what
get a
happened.
schedule going.
Your language is insufficient to describe my suffering, misery, wrongness, unprecedented perpendicularity. All too much. Atticay failed to impart the lethal conflict enemies waiting on the level below. Many weapons and offenders despising my arrival. I fled Black Sun with my crafted solution intact, but the repair progresses unresolved. Coruscant's life waters remain sluggish, stagnant, without repairs. The Hydra supply must have my crafted solution.
All about Star Wars emotes eventually. I gotta figure out who I'm gonna go to when I finally hit affiliate to do my emotes. I've got a couple of friends that could do it. Well, favorite Star Wars, that could be anything. I mean, are we talking
That Hydra supply
games, movies, books, TV shows, characters?
Black sphere for compensation. Agreed without contemplation. Items of ingenuity I pledge as consideration for this bargain. Take and apply my crafted solution to the Hydro supply. But do not
Thanks,
apply
operator,
it
again,
to activate
and
nearby
y'all have
weapons
fun.
or pressure explosion death
Have a good night's sleep.
Be alerted. Black Sun green perpendicular will provide
My
offset.
favorite
Be
Star Wars
experienced,
movie
tangent, and return
is
intact.
probably Revenge of the Sith. Don't get me wrong, the original trilogy is great, but that helps set the motion of being able to watch it chronologically. All right, let's move along here. Thanks again, Vandal, and thanks for the follow. Definitely will. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to plan on going through and checking everybody's channel that just followed. So, you all have a great night that have to leave. And those of you that are sticking around, ask anything. I'm here. Hey, Pause. Everybody, that's Pause. She's the one who